real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you hands on. You ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend, go and put your pants on. Down. The best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They start on the ground with Elliott, and they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a throw here to his running back. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Now Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Man open. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He got 29 yards that time. The slot man in motion right. Now Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Prescott on play action. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. The first run for the backup, Abdullah. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
First down, here's White. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's caught by Waller out left side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down throw for Prescott. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Marr able to put this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Keelan Cole in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On play action, now Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run forward with Pollard. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start things here with a handoff to White. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll try the right side here with White. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Going right side is White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They go to Elliott again. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you...
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Cowboys will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Mora, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Mara to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On the give, it's White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Abdullah. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, it's Abdullah. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Watch out!
Carr to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. A first down carry by Elliott.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Right back to him on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is going to lose yardage here. Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys. And it was Dak Prescott, their quarterback, who really led the charge.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.